I'm going to do an insight video today, and I just think it's sort of like to have a little chat about sort of like tools and how we use this and how do we start connecting as we're going through this big shift through. I've talked like about ascended masters, and I've talked about vibrations, frequencies. I've talked about source energy. I've talked about infinite self, which is what I call, like, some people say higher self, but I always say infinite self. I like to use the word infinite because I feel it's like the infinite self is we're looking at source energy, the oneness vibration, and we're looking at sort of like when you start looking at your reality in your life, you see sort of like the limited self, which is a aspect of self. The self is like this whole being, and the whole being, and when you've got like your infinite self and you've got like your limited self, and we're a whole being of vibrations and frequencies, and this is what source creation is. Source creation is this infinite flow of many different vibrations which connect to our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, but also they connect to our energy as well. And when we start to realize about like the infinite self and the limited self, we start to realize that the infinite self is when we're open as this channel to this infinite ebb and flow of like ascended beings, archangels, guides, and they're all bringing vibrations in. When we're in our infinite self, we're open. We're open to this infinite sort of symbol of eight, the infinity symbol, which is the gold eight that I see. And this is where your energy centers are open, like your chakras are open, and you're flowing. And what happens is then source energy is flowing into your consciousness and your vibration, your body, and it allows you to feel energy, feel the vibrations, but also be open, sort of like with like your third eye. So your third eye is open, and it allows you to start receiving insight because you're seeing with vision and clarity. And obviously your crown chakra is open, so it's receiving the energy that comes down and flows through your crown chakra, and it goes into your. It starts to come down through your crown chakra. It goes into your third eye. It goes into your throat chakra. It goes into your heart chakra, your solar plexus, um, your sacral chakra, your root chakra, and then it goes down to like your earth star, which is what grounds you to the planet, and to like some people call it Gaia or Mother Earth, which is Mother Earth is a vibrational frequency of source energy again. Everything is when you're in your limited, your infinite self, you realize that everything is a vibration and everything is an opportunity. And every second of every moment, there's communication coming through, and all of it is to bring us back to our source energy, to live within that source vibration, that source frequency. And this is the shift that's happening as we move from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. But each and every one of us, we have tools that we can start to use. And I think this is why I want to do an insight video today, is about sort of starting to become conscious, and to start to gain awareness of the tools that we've got, to start to connect to these vibrations, these frequencies. So one, we can start to connect to our infinite selves, where we start to remain open as open channels, and we understand frequency and vibration, and how we can use frequency and vibration consciously as spiritual beings to create and manifest reality in a way that one brings harmony within our own individual experience, but also brings harmony to a collective vibration and the collective experience for this planet, because we are one. We are one, whether we're individual or whether we're collective. We're still part of one vibration. We are one. We're never separate. And this is what oneness vibration teaches. This is what the universal teachings and the universal law of oneness, vibration, and the universal law of oneness teaches us, that there's one vibration, and within that one vibration, all creation is manifested. All creation is and reality is created from that one vibration, and that one vibration is always with us. It cannot not be with us, because at our essence, that's what we are. We are made up of source energy, and that source energy is the direct sort of reflection of the oneness vibration. Source energy is what creates us. It creates all beings, all realities, and creates all things that vibrate as one. Nothing separate. And as we start to go through into the fifth dimension, we start to shift consciousness, and we start to become aware of it. We've got tools, and as spiritual beings, we've been using these for thousands and thousands of years. People use visioning, they use dreams, they use cards, they use crystals, they do meditation, they do yoga. All these things are part of that, are opening up to that sort of source energy, that energy, um, that life force, that life energy, which is source energy. So I was going to talk a bit about sort of like today, like cards as well. Like I use these. I don't always sort of read with these cards, but they're all tools and we can all use them. I use Angels of Atlantis because I really like these cards, and I like them because they're very intuitive, and for me that works because I'm a clairsentient. So it's all about sensing and feeling. It's not necessarily about seeing. Some people are clairvoyant, they receive like visions and they see something. I will see colour, I'll see visions within my third eye, within my mind's eye. But first of all, it starts off with an impression. So for me, I have to use tools in this way, and this is what I do when I do these insights. So I'm just trying to give you a bit of insight of how you can use things and use these tools, because all of these can help start to connect through the universal law of correspondence, which is again the inner source, knowing that the source within each and every one of us is our creative force that creates and manifests all reality. So it's important that we take daily practices to actually gain, to create space to connect to that, because the more we can feel that vibration, the more we know that vibration is what consciously we can use to create and manifest reality within our own lives, within our own reality, to start to shift and change and dissolve things. And again, this creates the universal laws. So I've got like Zadvikiel, and it talks about compassion. So like your universal compassion for ourselves, for others. But I think this is what this card's saying. Compassion in a sense to me is sort of like um, self healing. It's like it's like your own well-being. So for me, like Sadhguru is talking about, the universe is providing, the universe is here. Like to me, it's saying compassion. But again, this is what I'm saying when you start to look at cards and you look at sort of and you start getting impressions. For me, first of all, it says compassion, but for me, it's about source. And when I look at that sun up there, it's saying to me that you're provided for. The energy's there. You're constantly sort of like, that is the universal sun, and it's flowing with you. It's connecting to you daily. It's connecting to you within your energy. It's providing for you. It's sustaining you, and it's about sort of like trust. It's about sort of realizing that to trust that universal. So you could say like universal compassion, the compassion of source energy, that is sustaining you. It's bringing you energy. It's bringing you insight. It's bringing you wisdom daily, and just remain open to it. Open up your source, your heart center, to that source energy. It will sustain you. It will bring universal energy. It will bring universal light to you. It will help dissolve, heal, align, unify you. And this is what this card says to me. This is what Sadhya Kal's bringing to you, is this source energy, and it's telling you the universe, the source energy that is there, and it's connecting, it's unifying with you, it's bringing you the energy, it's bringing you the vibrancy to create and manifest. But also open up and take daily practices to sit there and create, manifest vision, because the source energy is there and it's working with you. And again, this one says Uriel, friendship. For me, again, this isn't about friendship to me. You've got two aspects of yourself. You could say this is the limited. You could say, well, to me, these two aspects is you, and it's talking about again union. It's talking about the union of source energy, source light, and it's saying that Ura is bringing you that again. It's about unifying with it. It's about sort of like aligning with it. It's about keeping yourself. Keeping your centers clear, cleansing, healing, unifying with that source energy daily. So you're in a sense when you're keeping yourself vibrant, you're keeping like a vibrancy to your energy. It's also telling me, I think this is about union, but it's also about sort of like clearing and cleansing, and it's saying about sort of like not allowing external sort of things to impact you, not allowing external things to affect you, affect your vibration. Remain true to yourself, remain true to your own vibration, your vision, your energy, and don't sort of allow external things to take you out of that connection. Don't allow external things to distract you, and dissolve them and clear them and cleanse them daily. And I think that's what that energy is about. And if you look at it, it's like it is like a pinky color, which is about union, harmony, but there's also white in there, which is about purification. It's about releasing, it's about cleansing. And then you've got like Sandalphon, and this one talks about planetary cycles. So for me, this is again about cycles. This is about the universal law of rhythm, which talks about cycles. So it's saying that the energies are aligning, so the planets are aligning, the energies are aligning, there's new vibrations, new frequencies, new opportunities that are working around you. And what you need to do is to allow those to integrate within your vibration, your frequency. Spend time daily meditating, creating, manifesting, and visioning. And what will happen is those new energies will start to come in, and they will come in, they will integrate within your vibration, within your energy centers. And then what will start to happen is then the universal law of inspired action will start to happen, where it will come in with insights and information. The universal, the ascended masters will bring in insight, they'll bring in intuition into your reality, into your life. And then what that will allow is that will allow sort of like you to be more conscious, to create and manifest a new reality, a reality that is in more harmony with your spiritual life, your spiritual reality, and your spiritual purpose. It's also connected to the law of attraction. This is the universal law of rhythm, attraction, and universal law of inspired action. All three laws working within this one card as they start to the law of attraction. Obviously, if you're living within source and you're creating, manifesting from your source, and you're unified with it, your channels opened up, then what's happening is you're reflecting and creating from the fifth dimension, the energetic reality, and then you're flowing, and you're creating, you're manifesting. And what that's doing is then the law of attraction is coming in, because the law of attraction is a vibration, a frequency that is working in line with what you're mirroring from your inner source energy, your inner source consciousness, your inner source being, and then it just mirrors with it. Metatron, again, this one's connected to the universal law of inspired action. It talks about wisdom, and wisdom is around, again, the inspired action. It's the intuition that's coming from source energy and the infinite beings of ascended beings of light and energy that are bringing new consciousness, new vibrations, new frequencies to this planet, to this age at the moment. And Metatron and other archangels and the ascended masters are working constantly with us at the moment to bring this new energy. And I feel like, again, I've talked about things in the past. As I look at this, I get a vision or impression, and I want to talk about this diamond energy. Again, the diamond energy is about union. It's union with higher source energy, but it's also connection, where we shift from the third dimension, which is the physical reality, to the fifth dimension, which is the energetic reality, which is where we access our source energy and our source creator. And the diamond energy is about union. It's about bringing, it's about connecting with those other vibrations, those dimensions of realities of light, and starting to integrate that energy, these new sort of like light frequencies within our energy, within our frequency, our vibration. And it's about how we start to then align with them and start to consciously use them within this reality, and we start to create and manifest them to bring this new frequency to this age, to this planet, to this reality. And this is what the ascended masters, this is what the archangels, the Pleiadians, all these other beings of light that are working with us are trying to shift and change our consciousness. See, these last two cards connect to each other. So you've got Archangel Raziel that talks about dreams, and Archangel Michael talks about enchantment. Well, they're both talking about dreams and enchantment. So for me, this is very much around sort of like, you've got like indigo color on there, which is about higher wisdom, higher consciousness, higher awareness, universal truth, universal wisdom. It connects to like Lord Melchizedek, who's a universal teacher that works with us. and brings these universal teachings, the universal wisdom. Raziel works on that as well. Raziel, I use Raziel daily for a cleansing, for higher consciousness, higher wisdom. Intuition is bringing about intuition online, which is again working with your source energy. And then you've got Raziel. Like I said, he's a keeper of keys of consciousness, universal truths, universal wisdom, and he also keeps these golden keys that unlock doors of consciousness. And Raziel helps us with that. And this is what this is about. So it's bringing you again higher intuition, higher sort of like understanding, higher wisdom, to create and manifest. And like dreams, it's saying go. This I feel these two cards are very much like keys to unlock moving from limited self to infinite self. That's why you've got enchantment and you've got like dreams. Is open you up to the infinite self, which is source energy. It's telling you open up your energy, visualize, create and manifest from source, and create your dreams. All dreams and all of these sort of like realities are just vibrations, and the more we create these vibrations, the more they're aligned and the more they're integrated within our lives, the more we can sustain on those vibrations, those frequencies, the more that the law of attraction will work within our life, and the more it will bring in these sort of dreams and these realities and these purposes that each and every one of us are striving for, to bring harmony back into our reality, back into our life. And it's all about union, it's all about harmony, it's about sort of living more spiritually, living from that fifth dimensional frequency, that fifth dimensional vibration. And this is what this time and this age is about. So as you can see, I was just trying to do like a little insight video, and again all of that is just working off intuition. And the thing is with card readings or like crystals as well, I use crystals all the time. You can hold crystals. I hold crystals because they are they're a pure sort of manifestation of source energy and source vibration, of spiritual vibration and frequency, and I hold them because they align my body again with that source energy, that remembrance of source energy, source frequency, and I use them as tools for that reason. And I think, you know, this is why I was trying to talk about tools. We've all got the ability to read, we've all got the ability to open up, because we've all got source vibrations and source frequency within us. So each and every one have spiritual abilities and spiritual sort of tools that we can use to keep ourselves aligned, keep ourselves focused on that vibration, that frequency, in harmony, you know, in union. And this is why I was doing like a little insight today, because I think it's important. I used yesterday, I was talking about like ascended masters, and I was talking about that, and I was talking about how we can connect to those vibrations, those frequencies, and now I'm talking about practical tools that we can use. It's all to get everybody to start helping and give insight for people to start on their journey and start, you know, once again unlocking that door to their infinite self, not their limited self. Because a lot of us, I feel, are living within our limited self, because we're still living within the 3D reality, the 3D dimension, and we should be shifting to a 5D dimension where the infinite self lives and where the source energy is, and the universal laws are sort of like within our life, within our reality, and are giving us wisdom. And the ascended masters work with us, and the archangels work with us, and the infinite self also connects us to our source energy and our source creator. And this is what this time in this age is about. So that's the insight for today. Please subscribe, comment, you know what I mean, or even better, go home, or you know, if you've got some time today, you've got cards, or you've got like crystals, hold them, hold some crystals, see what your vibration is, see what you feel. And then sort of like even sort of share an experience or something like that. I'm quite happy if somebody wants to share an experience, and then we could discuss what you felt through the vibration, the frequency. Because don't forget also, these are connected to source energy crystals. So when you hold them, and then you get a sense within your own body, maybe within your throat chakra, or you get something where you feel a bit of heaviness in your right side, or you feel like a knot within your stomach, they can start to tell you, they give you like information and insight about healing as well. Like if you've got a heaviness on your right, then that might mean that you need to do some clearing and cleansing there. You know, if you've got a knot in your stomach, it could be to do with something physical, or it could be to do with stress and anxiety. So you need to look at getting, you know, maybe some oils, you know, to clear and cleanse the room and the energy, or use some symbols to clear and cleanse the energy. But it could also tell you to use things like lavender, not lavender, like use amethyst, because amethyst is good like to clear your mind, give you clarity of thought, but also help to release stress and anxiety. You could use smoky quartz for that. You could use howlite. Israelites white howlite for it to release stress and anxiety. So you've got all these things that you can use, and this is why I do these insights, because I want to share wisdom, that that wisdom that's given freely from the ascended masters and beings, and the tools that they connect me to help me sort of move through daily life, because it's heavy. There's heavy vibrations out there. We live in a chaotic world that we go to work, there's lots of stress, there's lots of strains, there's lots of anxiety, and we need to sort of like clear and cleanse them, and they're helping us to come back into union like we were years ago in times of Atlantis and Lemuria, where they were very much aligned with the ascended beings and the archangels and many beings of different dimensions and different lights, the Palladians, all these beings, Syrians, all these beings that were consciously, or that we were able to access in these times. And it's like, this is what I feel this time's about, is bringing us back into union with that in this time, this day, this age. And like I said, that's the insight video for today.